Our hunter-gatherer ancestors had it a lot easier because they did not have the option to accumulate a lot of stuff. And their lives were very simple just by the nature of how they lived. Anything extra that wasn't absolutely needed was a burden and to be gotten rid of. And that's why we feel so good having a minimalistic approach to life and why it's becoming more popular, it's more attractive, and it creates an immense amount of inner calm and inner peace. And I'm reading a book called Goodbye Things. It's actually the second time I'm reading it, and it's actually by a Japanese minimalist. It's a pretty decent book. And one of the things he talks about in the book is things become a to-do list. And if you have some gym equipment that you bought but you don't use, it becomes a to-do list. Every time you see it, it creates a low-level stress of something that you need to do that you're currently not doing. If he gave the example of a cluttered desk. If you have a cluttered desk, it's much harder to focus because your mind is thinking about, that's not even thinking about it, he calls it a silent to-do list. Silently, these things are wanting your attention. Get me done, complete me, finish me, declutter me. And I notice as a life coach when I'm coaching people that have higher levels of anxiety have a lot of disorder and chaos and clutter in their environment. They have a lot of incomplete things on their to-do list. Procrastination is big. And one of the things that happens is there are so many things pulling at them, it's overwhelming, and they just kind of feel helpless. Like, I don't even want to bother starting because there's so much to do. And then they use escapism, avoidant behaviors in order to numb that anxiety. But things, possessions, responsibilities, obligations, digital clutter, emails, photos that haven't been gone through or sorted, documents, paperwork, anything, even just decorative stuff that we keep in our house, it all demands some type of attention. And you might think, oh, well, just this one thing on its own is not that big of a deal. But the cumulative effect of all those things really start taking its toll on us. And the real danger is it makes things cloudy for us to focus on what truly is important. And that's why if you want to have focus, if you want to have better focus, you want to have better peace of mind, if you want to be more productive, you want to get more things accomplished, get rid of everything that absolutely isn't essential. Even apps on our phone, there's just too much clutter. And apply the 80-20 principle. 20% of things that we own, we use 80% of the time. 80% of the things that we own, we only use 20% of the time. And the similar thing is 20% of the things we use, we get 80% value and reward with. They bring their high value, their high reward, and 80% of the things that we own only has a 20% return as far as value or reward on it. And you'd be amazed as you start decluttering how addictive it gets because it feels so darn good. And how many things you get rid of. I've gotten rid of so many things, over my life and just constantly working on decluttering. I know the inflow is a problem, and sometimes I struggle with the inflow. I'll have a lapse. I'll occasionally make some impulsive purchases, or just not stay on top of it. You got to be very vigilant in order to stop the inflow of the clutter. But it feels so good. Your mind can rest and be at peace. But keep in mind, just have that mindset as you go around your room, your house, your apartment, your storage space, your computer, your desktop, your desk, your desktop, all the apps, all the programs, all the documents. Everything has a slight pull towards, hey, look at me, take care of me, complete me, I need attention. And if you're not using something, if If you don't use it, lose it. Just get rid of it, donate it, sell it, give it to someone. If it's not usable, put it in the trash. But yeah, that's one thing that it will help you feel more calm, more centered, and more relaxed, not having a huge to-do list. So when you look at your things, when I look at my things, I just look at it as one huge to-do list. And that's really a mindset difference, because previously we look at things and possessions as a benefit. Oh, like all the benefits and how we're going to use this and how we're going to get value out of this, or how we're going to use this piece of exercise equipment or clothing or computer thing that we bought. And most of the time, we're not using the majority of the things. They're just collecting dust. They need to be dusted. They need to be stored. They need to be repaired. But they need this video, the focus on the mental attention suck. It just drains mental attention, having possessions. So just as minimalistic as you can get yourself. And if you are interested, I really help clients work through decluttering amongst a myriad of other things that will change the quality of your life. And so if you're looking for someone to help you declutter or anything else, shoot me an email. It's in the description, and it's ridiculously affordable, and you'll actually save money. Especially if we work on budgeting, we work on decluttering, we work on finances, and just needing very little to be content and satisfied. And when you focus, and that's what I do with my clients in coaching, we focus on the inner work, the clients that are willing to go there, because the inner work is so much more important than the external. Clients will start off with me and they're like, oh, I want to get a new job, I want a girlfriend, I want this, I want that. And I'm like, okay, well, we'll start working on that. But in the process, let's do some deep inner work that you don't need or want to have a cluttered life. It's in contrary to what your deeper values are and what they become. And it becomes easy to live a simple, minimalistic life rich with meaning, rich with experiences, very rewarding and fulfilling. And it's kind of just deprogramming the way we've been raised, especially our Western culture, of the consumption and consumerism and ego and impressing others and people pleasing and needing validation and fear of rejection. All those things are not necessary. It's like a big tangled ball of yarn that can be unraveled. And once you unravel it, you really are so much freer, and the quality of life is so much better. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe and comment. I read all the comments. And if you want to support the channel, there's a PayPal link in the description, and you'd like to continue to see these types of videos. Thank you everyone for your support, and look forward to the next time I see you. Bye-bye.